There's a lot of controversy around the nights on question, a lot of the reports. As with any of these things, there are a ton of kind of gaping holes in different eyewitness accounts. But there was a lot of accounts. I think that's probably the really interesting part about the original 1997 event of the Phoenix Lights, is that there was a ton of accounts. Again, the other events were kind of quickly debunked. The original one, not so swiftly debunked. There's a lot of theories, there's a lot of explanations around them, but not so solidly debunked, I guess, as the other two sightings. I think what's really interesting is shortly after the sightings, Arizona's governor at the time, Fife Symington, I don't know this. I've lived here in the area in the era of Doug Ducey. So Fife Symington III. If that doesn't sound like a really bad villain, government villain, I don't know what does. And I don't know this gentleman. He's probably a great guy. But Fife Symington III held a press conference stating that they found who was responsible. He proceeded to make light of the situation by bringing his aide on stage dressed as an alien costume. But in March 2007, Symington said that he had witnessed one of the crafts of unknown origin during the 1997 event, although he did not go public with the information. In an interview with the Daily Courier in Prescott, Arizona, he said, "I'm a pilot, and I know just about every machine that flies. It was bigger than anything that I had ever seen. It remains a great mystery. Other people saw it, responsible people. I don't know why people would ridicule it." So I think it's pretty interesting that this gentleman, during the 2007 one, when basically he said, "Yeah, look, we got the people that did the flares," or 2008, whichever one that was. But based on the original one, he witnessed the original one. The governor witnessed the original one, which it's crazy. It's crazy to understand that, or to not understand, I guess is the right thing. To have folks in those kind of positions going, "Yeah, I saw it, and I'm not sure. It might just be." Well, it's definitely a UFO. I'm not a UFO nerd. I guess we need to have on a UFO nerd at some point. Because I guess anything that's, even if it's man-made here that we just don't know about and it's unidentified, is technically a UFO. I guess our minds just kind of automatically go to it being alien. I guess we kind of, fingers crossed, hope that it kind of already is, right? But I think it is kind of wild. They launched a bunch of investigations, all kinds of different stuff like that. The UFO hunters have done a bunch of stuff. It inspired some movies and stuff later on. There's a couple documentaries out there if you want to go check those things out. Even into some more fictitious stuff. There's movies about that. So yeah, go check it out. The footage exists. All that stuff is out there. And I just wanted to briefly touch base on the infamous Phoenix Lights. So, again, if you're listening to this, if you want to come hang out with us live, it's happening, okay? By the time you're listening to this, you've missed the first night, but you can still join us. You can still join us if you're listening to this on Friday, the September 18th. You can still join us. Let me say that. We are going to try to make contact. We're going to tell ghost stories about the amazing locations that we're going to find ourselves in. We're going to document it through podcast and social media. So make sure you come join us. It's going to be an absolutely terrifying and fun, and a lot of fun time. Have you had a really fucking scary experience? Have you seen a ghost? Have you been on a macabre adventure? Would you like to share it on air? Would you like for us to tell that story? Or you just have something horrid that you would like for us to talk about? Head over to palehorsemediaco.com. Use the contact form to let us know all about it. Make sure that you subscribe. New episodes come out every single Friday. We look forward to continuing this creepy, crawly, morbid, macabre, and grotesque adventure with you, the listener. We love you, and we will see you soon. Thank you for joining us today on our trip into the dark. We hope that you join us again next week for all things horror, all things macabre, all things grotesque, here on Really Fucking Scary Stories.